Welcome back to Kempf Fitness Professional, everybody. This is my first video on how to break a dry fast. So let me just give you the run through really quick in case this is your first video you've watched out of this vlog series. I just completed a 7-day hard dry fast. A hard dry fast is where you do not eat any food, you do not drink any water, and you do not expose yourself to any water contact at all. So no showering, no washing your hands, no brushing your teeth, no anything like that. So I just passed the 24-hour mark on day 7. I have been feeling great every day other than a little bit of physical lethargy coming around the afternoon time. But other than that, this has honestly not been bad at all. I've kept physical activity reasonably low, just going for a 45 to a 60-minute walk every day, and then a 60-minute Kriya yoga and meditation session in the morning, about 30 minutes of breathing exercises, just seated breathing exercises like breath of fire, deep breathing, holding the breath, and then about 30 minutes of meditation. And then I follow that usually with about 10 minutes of joint mobility stuff, moving the spine, all the joints, and then about 5 minutes of some metabolic stuff, some body squats, some very light push-ups like elevated on this coffee table is what I've been doing, some band pulls, some hip hinges, nothing crazy at all, just getting the body moving through full ranges of motion. And then I've just been working on the computer every day, nothing crazy. Went to the store a couple times. Just so you know, I didn't change my normal life other than I just didn't resistance train this week or go to any hot yoga classes, anything like that. But it was a deload week anyway, and I had a lot of shit to do, so it worked out really well. But I am going to take you through my protocol for what I'm going to do. This is the first time I've done an extended dry fast, especially 7 days. I've done a 36-hour dry fast. I've done a 4.5-day water fast. But this is the first time I've done a 7-day fast, and especially with a hard dry fast. So it was an awesome experience, and I took notes on the whole thing. I recorded journal reflections for all 7 days. I'll be sharing those. I also recorded 7 days of vlogs, which you can check out on Kempf Fitness Professional, my YouTube channel. It has all 7 days, and along with that is this post-fast protocol, and this is episode number 1, the first part of it, where I have not had any water yet. And so as you can see in front of me, I have a gallon of water here and oh gosh, feels so good, a cold quart or liter of coconut water. So over here you'll see I've got baking soda and pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to talk about that here in a second. But essentially, with a dry fast, what you want to do is prepare before and after the fast just as much as you would during the fast. It's very important to make sure that you enter and exit the fast appropriately so your body has the opportunity to make the adjustment. You do not want to eat food right after a dry fast. It's a bad idea. You're going to feel pretty awful. Your stomach will probably cramp. You might get the shits. So make sure that you break a dry fast, especially a dry fast over, say, 48 hours, 72 hours with water. So we are going to start off here. Just a note to mention that prior to this video being filmed, I actually took a shower and brushed my teeth before I've actually drank any water. And oh my fucking God, that shower was so amazing. I actually enjoyed the cool water I did. I started with like cool, kind of cold, and I can't even explain it. It was better than a massage. It was fucking incredible. I was like so out of it. I'm still out of it. It was like life-changing. And literally while I was taking the shower, I was like, I'm going to dry fast again in the future just so I can have this feeling again. That's how good it was. So I did the cold water and then warm water, and that also felt good. But the sensation of the cold water was just fucking amazing. So I did about 2-3 minutes of the cold, 2-3 minutes of the warmish hot. I didn't go extreme on either end, cold or hot. And then back to the cold, and then back to the hot. And the best part was just standing under it and letting the water run over my face and my ears and getting that kind of like underwater sound and feeling of the water. Oh my God, it was amazing. Anyway, so I did that, and then I actually did an oil pull. So for anybody that doesn't know what oil pulling is, you essentially put coconut oil in your mouth and you swish it around for about 20 minutes like you would mouthwash, but you don't swallow it. You spit it back out. And I do this. It's a very good antibacterial. It's good for cleansing your mouth and your gums. So you can go ahead and Google that. There's a lot of information on oil pulling. It's really good. I usually, and did this time as well, include a little pinch of baking soda along with that. Baking soda is good for whitening your teeth and overall improving alkalinity and just improving the effects of the coconut oil. I just intuitively have been doing that when I do oil pulling, so I didn't find that anywhere, but I'm sure you can Google that. Somebody's probably talked about it before. Oh, guys, that shower was fucking amazing. Kick ass. One note too is my skin was just like so soft, velvety soft the whole time. I didn't use any soap or anything. Like, I didn't even need to. Like, I literally feel so clean and so good. My skin, my hair is just so soft. I might break this fast and then go take another shower tonight before I go to bed. But it's about 8:30, 9 o'clock right now. That's right around the time where I finished my last meal a week ago on Friday. So I'm going to break my fast with coconut water. Oh, it's like sweating and it's cold. It feels so good. I'm going to break it with this coconut water and then also with this gallon of water. So this gallon of water is a solution of these two things. So essentially, when you look at electrolytes and minerals in general, pink Himalayan salt has a lot of minerals in it, trace minerals like magnesium, manganese. It's got some other ones in there too, copper, iron. I think there's some zinc in it. Just small amounts, but essentially my body's completely depleted. I don't have shit in there. So I want to try to get back electrolytes first. And so you don't want to just do water. You want to do some sort of salt solution water. So the reason I have coconut oil here, and especially this brand, I looked at like 6 different brands and I saw this one. It's called CO2 Natural Hydration, good source of potassium, fat-free, unsweetened, never from concentrate, neutral pH, gluten-free, non-GMO. So CO2 pure coconut water. The reason I got this one is because it has the lowest amount of carbs and sugar by far. You don't want to overload the system with sugar right away after a long dry fast. You want to keep insulin reasonably low so that way you don't, overdo it, overbloat. And so this one has 7 grams of carbs or 7 grams of sugar. It's just straight sugar per 8 ounces. But the main reason I got this one is because it has 510 milligrams of potassium. So potassium is one of the main electrolytes that you want to replenish your system with. So the pink Himalayan salt, sodium, I'm getting my sodium from the pink Himalayan salt, and then baking soda is essentially sodium bicarbonate. So these two are my salt over here. This is a salt too, technically, but this is my sodium over here, and the baking soda is also good for your kidneys. So this is a good detoxer, filtration booster, benefiter. So I've got my sodium over here with the baking soda and the pink Himalayan salt, and then my potassium coming from this guy. So this solution, you can get potassium chloride as well and go sodium chloride, potassium chloride, and the sodium bicarbonate, the baking soda. But I got this from Snake Diet. You guys can check out his YouTube channel. Just forewarning, I like this guy. He's knowledgeable and he's funny, but he is intense. So if you check him out, just be aware. He might be a little bit offensive to you, but just keep an open mind. And if you're watching this video, you probably have an open mind anyway. So for every 2 liters, this is one of his recommendations, is for every 2 liters, you do a half of a teaspoon of pink salt and then a teaspoon of baking soda. And then he also says a teaspoon of potassium chloride, but I didn't have any of that. So I got this source of potassium instead, which is my coconut water. So this is an 8-ounce glass. They usually recommend that you have a pint every half hour, a pint every hour when you break it. You don't want to chug a bunch too fast. You'll swell your stomach up, get uncomfortable, and you might shit yourself, depending on if you're using a salt water solution or not as well. So I'm trying to just take this in a meditative, chill, slow, intentional process. This, with the salt solution in there, this salt solution has been sitting in the sun for the last 2 days. I was letting the sun charge the water with the salt in it, and I've been giving it intentional blessings every few times a day. So just saying thank you. Like, I appreciate you, water. It's filtered water, of course, triple filtered water. And I just have been acting like it's already hydrating me, already nourishing me, just giving it thank you, like just like blessing it. Check out the water molecule experiment if anybody is familiar with that. You can change the structure of water with intentional thought, conscious thought. So I've just been blessing these two things, like thank you, in preparation, you know, for my body and for the source that it came from. So I'm going to start with the coconut water because it's going to be delicious and tasty. And this is an 8-ounce jar exactly. So I'm going to go 1 cup of coconut water for the potassium and a little bit of sugar and flavor. And then 1 cup of my salt solution. So here we go, guys. Honestly, the shower was like enough. I could go to bed right now, but I know I need this. This is going to be really good, so. One cup coconut water. YouTube, social media, Google, YouTube, this is for you. Oh, thank you, God. Let's do it. Wow. Oh my God, guys. I don't even know what to say. Wow. I'm not even trying to laugh. I'm sorry. Oh, and this is like the non-sweet, saltier version of coconut water. It's like the best thing ever. Oh wow, it's like making me feel high. You know, it's funny too, bummer on the timing, but we had like 20 actual coconuts sitting outside the house for the last 2 weeks. And I don't know, we just never drank them. We got them gifted to us. And they went bad, but I was just thinking, I was like, fuck, I wish I had those. I would just totally drink the raw coconuts right off the island. No stomach discomfort, no bloating or anything like that. Just fucking appreciation, my God. Oh my God, guys. This is insane. The shower was like this too. I was just fucking mind blown. Mind blown. I just like couldn't even formulate thought. It was so incredible. This is so incredible. The cold sensation, the shower too, the cold sensation of that is like fucking 10 out of 10. So good feeling. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for getting emotional over here. My goodness. Everyone's gonna tune in this video and be like, it's just this weird dude sitting there laughing while he drinks water. Okay, so this is my salt solution. It's more room temperature because it was out in the sun both days, but I put it in the fridge for a couple hours prior. So it's like medium. Oh, for the homies. Nice. Can't really taste the salt at all. Like, you can't at all. I mixed it up really good, and I've been shaking it the last 2 days and letting it sit, so. So good. You guys probably just fast forward at this point. Oh my gosh, guys. So that's 16 ounces of water, 8 ounces of coconut water to get my potassium, 8 ounces of my salt solution with pink salt, and baking soda to get my sodium. Dry fasting is awesome, guys. It's absolutely incredible. Go watch my vlogs on Kempf Fitness Professional, and make sure to consult a medical professional if you're going to actually do any kind of dry fasting. I am by no means recommending this to anybody to do personally. It's just something that I found to be an insanely profound, incredibly beneficial experience. Over the 7 days, I went from 197 pounds to 173 pounds. I lost 24 pounds. I never got sick feeling. I never had any anxiety or emotional distress. I just lost a ton of body fat. As you can tell, I leaned up pretty good, and I'll post before and after pictures as well. But it was an awesome experience, guys, and it's just incredible to see what the capacity of the human body is. So thanks so much for checking this out. Go follow me and subscribe to Kempf Fitness Professional for more videos, and to watch my podcast, Journey with John, where I go over this kind of stuff with other health practitioners, and we dive into how to master the mind, the body, and the spirit to optimize the human form and the planet. So thanks so much, guys. Take it easy. Peace out.